I think April having me up here just to give people hope. Those of you who are thinking about having a business, running a business, or starting a business, I just kind of wanted to go through where I came from and how we got here, where we're at today. So you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you can do it too. And so, a lot of you in here know me or know of us. But I can tell you, I was born and raised right here in Prince Sullivan, Lower Livingston Parish. Love it. My family's back here. Our main office is in Fort Benson. We now have a satellite office we just opened up in Middle Springs. We're very proud of that. But just talk about, I graduated in 1990 from Prince Sullivan High School with a whopping 36 people. Baton Rouge was the big city at that time. We were way down here, barely trying to, even Denham seemed far for us. I tell you, I was just so surprised to get accepted into LSU. Didn't really understand what I'd gotten myself into, I can tell you. But school didn't come easy for me. It was very challenging. It took a lot of hard work. And I can tell you, we even had to study foreign languages like calculus to be an engineer. and that's a true story. We were sitting there in a placement test, trying to get in there, and I had all my other placement tests and everything, and I actually handed the lady back the calculus placement test and said, I already have French as a foreign language. She said, this is math. I knew I was in trouble, I can tell you. So a lot of hard work and determination. It took me 5.5 years to get a 4-year degree. Early in school, I worked my way through school, got hooked up with a local surveyor, just enjoyed it, changed my major, went into engineering, and just worked hard to try to make sure I could get through that. Got out of school, got an engineering company that gave me an opportunity, and I got into the land development side of the business. I just love it because it gelled surveying and engineering together. And got to spend sometimes outdoors, sometimes indoors, and it just took with me. So until I started the company, that's what I did. I was in the land development side, worked for several different companies, always trying to take the best out of each company we were at, take it to the next one, moved around. I can say during this time, I lacked some of the basic skills that many of you take for granted, and I do today. Like talking to people. At the time, I was a true engineer. Leave me behind a desk. Calculator was my best friend. Just leave me alone, let me do my work. So I can tell you, this is what you see here is a culmination of years. I'm an engineer by trade, and by trade, we don't like people. We like to get in our little world and do our business. Going through the years, 2008, if anybody knows, you think back that long, the economy kind of turned as far as the land development time frame. I was forced to go to a real big city in New Orleans, and I started working in New Orleans for a firm. And I can tell you, I didn't like it. So early 2009, started thinking, my wife Vanessa and I, we actually went away for 3 days on a little retreat, just us two, and we started praying and casting vision about where we wanted our lives to be. And we left there that weekend. I went and bought a book from Barnes & Noble called Business Plan for Dummies. And that is a true story. We got in there, had CDs how to do things, and that's how we got started. I can tell you, my dad had a business all of his life, right there in Fort Benson where we're at. You can't make this stuff up, people. We went there, my dad had a junk room. I went and found an old U-Haul truck that didn't run, and paid $300 for it, moved it, it's still behind my dad's shop today. And it's full of all the stuff from the junk room 11 years ago. And we moved in a desk, and that's where we got started. When I hit 80 hours, I was working New Orleans during the day. I'd come in and work at night on the business. I was talking to clients on my lunch break and breaks, doing things, trying to get things moving. And I was probably 3 months into this. I had a couple guys working on the side with me. My dad walks in one day on a Saturday. Knew I'd been there all week, probably hitting 90 hours at that time. I said, what are you doing? You're killing yourself. And I said, yeah, Pop, this book, Business Plan for Dummies, right? It says I gotta have 6 months salary in the bank before I quit my job. He walks in the room, comes back with a check, said this ain't all of it. but I believe they can come back and see me after. Next day I quit my job, or Monday I quit my job and started. That was in May of 2009. So we got out of that one room, we kept adding people. We put, I don't know, we probably had 12, 15 people in one little office, cramped up, whatever we could. We just kept adding people. We put people in the kitchen. Funny, I got people in the kitchen where I'm at now. All coming around. No, can't. So, you know, one of the things, I'd run around, you know, we're small but ferocious. We're going to make something out of this thing. You know, we have to. We had no other choice. We had to do something. We put all our eggs in the basket. So we started building the culture. Unlike anything I've ever heard or seen, you know, our clients' projects weren't just projects to us. Our clients weren't just clients. We made it personal. You know, we hold true to that today. Our culture extends beyond our walls. It extends to our clients. It extends to everything we do. So, you know, as we grew, we added double wide trailer behind my dad's office. We added a number of trailer. We added a survey, a toucan that we found in a junkyard, you know, for our survey crews. And we just kept building on that. As y'all know, 2016, you know, hit everybody. I hate to keep bringing that up, but we lost 4 buildings out of 5. We had a great group of people. We got together. We went and gutted people's houses that worked with us. We gutted the office in the back of double wide. We put urinal case in the, you know, at the air conditioned vent. We put out folding tables, and we went back to work within a week because people still needed to pay their bills, and we had to do something. So it was funny. People asked where we came from once we put the building across the street because they didn't know we had the double wide in the back. You know, you know. So where did y'all come from? You know, we've been here the whole time. So we've just been blessed. We just work hard. We do what we say we're going to do. We're so proud to be a part of this parish. We're so proud to be a part of all the parishes that we're in. We're doing work in about 42 parishes, I think, right now. 5, 6 states, and even Puerto Rico, and just opened up our Denham office. So we're growing. It's the people that we put in. So one thing I want to talk about was, I want to end this. Advice from a business owner to business owners and people that want to be business owners. First of all, just know this. As a business owner, you will be a marriage counselor, a spiritual advisor, an employer, a psychiatrist, a demolition company, political advisor, caterer, and anything else that you can think of. Because being in business is with people, and people are messy, and you're going to be a part of it. They're going to be in your lives. As a business owner or leader, you're responsible for the vision and the direction of your company. You have to be looking out at 12, 18, 5 years, whatever it is, you have to be looking out in the future. Let them worry about today. You worry about the future and where the direction is going. You control that. You are the rudder. Make sure you treat your employees like their family, like their assets and not liabilities. They will make or break you. And that is a fact. Make sure your marriage is solid. You have a foundation that you can go back to and be safe. Surround yourself with people who have different strengths than yourself. But here's the key. Listen to them. Don't just hire them and have them sitting there. Listen to them. All business is about relationships. The relationship that we've made in this being part of this business is priceless. The fact that we will be friends with people until we die, and these are people that we will not ever had a chance to be a part of. So be involved and get, you know, those relationships will be there for you forever. One of the biggest challenges is finding the right people. Hire on personality as much as skill, because that's what helps build the culture of your company. I'll leave you with this. Owning and running a business is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, but it's also the most rewarding. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of sacrifice, with not just you, but your family. But in the end, it's the most rewarding thing that you'll ever do in your life. So I thank you for your time. I appreciate the chamber for having us. Thanks so much.